Joined by head coach Don Burgess of Bridgewater College men's basketball. They were picked number 10 in this year's preseason poll. Coach, talk to us a little bit about what you've seen in early season practice and what you expect your squad to look like this season.
We know, JJ, it's one of those things. We lost 7 seniors last year, and several of those seniors were the cornerstone of this program. The whole class of 7 seniors. So one of the main things we're looking for is leadership out of this group. You know, last year we lost guys that were vocal in the locker room and vocal on the court. So with Ed Reddick returning and Aaron Adams and some of those guys, we're looking for leadership not just from our seniors but as well as our underclassmen. And I'm really excited about this group. With our recruiting class and our returners, we are longer and we're bigger on the wings and in the forward spot. But it's just one of those things that we have to stay healthy. That's been an Achilles heel for us, unfortunately, for the last 3 years. Staying healthy. Last year we lost Matt Hunter for 14 games with the torn meniscus. He has bounced back and he's slowly recovering. He's not 100%. He's about 90%. And once he comes back 100%, our team will really be clicking.
One of those guys from the 7 seniors that you mentioned is Ronnie Thomas. He's doing some interesting things overseas right now. Talk a little bit about his situation over in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, Ronnie is a young man that earned the Victory Scholarship, which usually goes out to Division I student athletes. It's a program where they get their master's paid for. So he's earning a master's degree over in Ireland. He's also coaching an under-17 U17 national team over there in Ireland. And he's getting an opportunity to play once a week. So it's one of those things. I mean, most important, he's getting a chance to see the world. He's getting his higher education. And it's opening up more doors and contacts for him to possibly continue to stay over in Ireland after this season and possibly play as well.
One of the other gentlemen that was on last season's squad, actually for the last 3 years, was Ed Reddick, you mentioned before. He was a second-teamer all-conference last year. Talk a little bit about what you see from him for now his senior season.
You know, Ed, in regards to going into the senior season, you know, he's an outstanding player, outstanding scorer, outstanding rebounder. Then we just want him to come into his more of a leadership role. You know, it's one of those things in the past. Ed just went out there and he just had all he had to worry about was playing because he had those 7 seniors that was doing the leadership. So now we're asking a little bit more from Ed in regards to being more of a leader, not just sometimes but all the times. And it's a role that he is moving into and he's getting better at. And our team is one of those things also with Ed. Ed is so talented that our deficiency right now is when we throw Ed the ball, we have an opportunity where they just stand and watch the Ed Reddick show. And I told them, look, you do that at Regal Cinemas. We're not doing that in here at Nightingale Hall in our practice. So once our guys learn to play with Ed instead of watching Ed, we're going to be a lot more better as well.
What are a couple names that you can see coming out of Bridgewater basketball this year, whether it's a returning player or a brand new player to the Bridgewater area?
You know, we're expecting a lot from our guys in regards to what we lost last year. Collectively, we're looking at Aaron Adams. We have a group of seniors. Aaron Adams had an outstanding freshman year. Then he's been plagued by injuries. We're expecting him to have a huge role. Matt Hunter, we talked about earlier. But also we have some other seniors. You know, Kyle Welty, we're looking to step up. He's been in the cupboard, per se, just sitting there waiting to be used, and now it's one of those opportunities for him to come in and produce. And then we have a talented freshman and sophomore group that the sophomores didn't get a chance to play last year because of so many seniors, and it was a red shirt year for them, per se. And those guys really worked hard in the offseason, and we're expecting our freshmen and sophomores to step in and play. And if they do that, we'll have opportunity to compete, and hopefully we're playing our best basketball towards the month of February.
Let's take a look at the league as a whole over the last 5 years. 14 teams that have made the NCAA tournament. What do you see from the conference this season?
Oh, I mean, the same, if not even better. You know, it's one of those things. This league, there's very talented players. The coaches are outstanding. It's a well-coached league. And, you know, that's evident in regards to when we're trying to schedule. When we try to schedule outside of our conference, there's a lot of teams that won't come in to play an ODAC team. But with that being said, the local college basketball fans in any area of the 12 schools, come out and watch a men's basketball game. You will not be disappointed. Come root for your home team, most definitely, but come out if you're a college basketball fan. You'll see outstanding players, great coaches, and it's a great college basketball atmosphere. And I can see 3 or 4, if not more, teams going to the NCAA again this season.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining us today, and good luck this season.
Thanks, JJ.